Hi everybody, this is Marina in Cádiz, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about our junior programs. So first of all, let me tell you a little bit more about Cádiz. Cádiz is one of the most southern cities in Spain, and it's actually one of the, if not the oldest city in Western Europe, which means that the city itself is full of history and culture. As you can see on the map, we're surrounded by water. This gives us 7 kilometers of white sandy beaches, some of the most famous in Spain. The city itself is very safe, very accessible, easily done. You can do everything on foot, and people are well known here to be very open and friendly. And it's a city that hasn't yet been taken over by mass tourism, which keeps it very, very authentic and a great place to be out in the streets and practicing your Spanish. Let me tell you now a little bit more about the courses itself. We've been here in Cádiz for 15 years with our junior program, and it is very popular with students from all over the world. Of course, most of the students come from Europe, from Scandinavia, from France, from Germany, from Ireland, but we have students that come over from the US as well, for example, or from more eastern parts of Europe. Students come either over Easter, where we have 3 weeks course, or we have 9 weeks over the summer holidays from June until mid-August. At Easter and in June, it is possible to stay in host families, and in July and August we also add our own junior residents, which I will talk to you a little bit more at the end of the video. Okay. Students are placed in their class based on their level. We do a level test before they arrive to make sure that on Monday morning they can go straight into class. We have all different levels, so students can choose if they don't feel comfortable in their class and would like to go up or down a level, that is possible. And also it's important to know that junior students stay with junior students. They will not be mixed with adult students. Of course, apart from the lessons, for us, the cultural activity program is very important. As I said, we have 7 kilometers of white sandy beaches, the beautiful coastline, so we make the most of it. So for example, let me show you, students typically arrive on a Sunday and leave on a Sunday. On the first day, we'll do a walk around the city centre, and this could be done on foot, by bike, it could be a gymkhana. It is different every Monday. We will visit a monument. For example, there are over 120 watchtowers in Cádiz. The Torre Tavira is one of the most famous, and it has a cámara oscura, so students really enjoy that. Of course, we make the most of the beaches. We'll do lots of sporting activities on the beaches, and we take students surfing once a week as well because they enjoy it. We might do a dance class, a cultural class in Click, and then more visits to the monuments in Cádiz. And then on Saturday, there's a full day excursion. Typically, they will visit one of the white villages in the morning and go to one of the beaches that we have along the coastline, which are just all of them are more beautiful than the others. And then another activity on a Saturday could be going to a beach where they'll be doing water sports. So the idea is to get out of the city on Saturday and to explore a little bit. And then Sunday is a free day with their families. Students can come, as I said, either in host families or in the residence, but we also offer day camps for students who would like to come here with their families. For example, their parents might be in lessons and the students as well, so that's also an option. Okay. Now I'll talk to you a little bit more about the accommodation. So as I mentioned, the host family option is available throughout the year, at Easter or over the summer. These host families are located within a 30-minute distance of the school. Some are much closer, and all the host families have been working with us for many years. They all have a background check. We go and see them every year, and they're all very welcoming, and they enjoy having students, and they have a lot of experience with young students. Most of them have had children of their own who have grown and left them the rooms, and they're very happy to have foreign students stay with them. These students have all 3 meals at the host family, and there is a curfew, of course, for our junior students, which is 11:30 during the weekdays, and Friday and Saturday they can stay out until midnight. We send a consent form to all the parents in case they would like to make this earlier, but please note that it can never be made later. As you saw, the school is located just outside the historical centre, so we have families all the way into the historical centre or along the new part of town close to the beach. Students will be normally in double rooms, and we try and mix the nationalities, make sure that their age group is the same, and obviously boys in one house, girls in one house, and in another house. And yes, it's obviously the best option for students to carry on speaking Spanish outside of class. Then we have our residence, which is located right in the historical centre next to the Cathedral Square. It's just over a 15-minute walk to Click. And here we have rooms of 4, 5 and 6 students, okay? You will see here some photos of the residence. This residence we've been working with for many years, and it's been our junior residence for the last 2 years now. All meals are taken in the residence. Please note that the residence course has an extra activity, which is after dinner. And the meeting point for all the activities will be at this residence. We have monitors living in the residence with the students. And again, the curfew is the same. The consent form is the same, and we ask for parents to return that. It's very important, so that they know the rules of the junior course. So the residence, as you can see, it's nice, it's modern, it's still got this Andalusian structure, and it runs from the beginning of July until mid-August. Okay. So these are the 2 options, and as I mentioned before, the day camp also very popular with a lot of our families. And of course, don't forget that we have transfers from all the airports, train stations, or wherever students need to be picked up from. We know that most of the students fly into Malaga. This is why we organize a group transfer on Sundays. Please note this is from the first weekend in June, and it is for flights arriving on Sunday between 10:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. They don't have specific times, they get grouped together based on the arrivals that day, and the departures the same. Okay, Jerez de la Frontera is our nearest airport, just 30 minutes away, and of course Seville Airport also has a lot of connections. Okay, so thank you ever so much. I'm always ready for any questions, so please do write to me at marina@click.es if I can help you with anything further. Thank you.